Oh. That's funny. I could have moved the seat back, you're right. At least you know how I sit now. That's funny. I completely spaced that too. That's funny. Next time they should give me Brian's truck. That way you can at least have yours. No? Standard. Yeah. Your truck is, yeah. It is nice. It's nice. I love the fuel efficiency. That was awesome.
Yeah, but we can project the deposit until at least we pay that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Or at least the deposit.
I can't believe that.
Substantially covered with it. Probably not, just call counselor down there.
Oh.
Because it's,
How you doing? Good. Good, good. Good afternoon. It is Wednesday, June 11, 2025. I'm Mayor Chris Martin, calling to order the regular session of the Logansport Board of Public Works and Safety. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call.
Chris Martin,
Here.
Jacob Omasall, absent. Levi Jones, here.
All right, we'll start with the minutes of the June 4th, 2025 meeting.
I'll motion to approve.
I'll second. Call for question.
Chris Martin,
Yes.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
Next is the approval of claims for $511,034.96. This includes claims for $89,654.77. Joshua and Company claim $3,479.04. Payroll, $308,641.11. Lifeguards pay, $1,401.64. Police pension pay, $36,996.35. And fire pension pay, $70,862.05. I'll make a motion to approve the claims as presented.
I'll second.
Call for question.
Chris Martin,
Yes.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
All right. Next is public comment. Anyone in the audience who would like to make a comment? All right. Seeing none, on to old business. I'd like to make a motion to add Steinberger staging at Ironhorse Park to the agenda.
I'll second.
Call for question.
Chris Martin,
Yes.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
All right. So this has been a 2-week ordeal. And so right now I'd like to just get it moving along. So here's my proposal. And if you have a counter, let me know. But I'd like to do approval contingent on the approval from Aaron and Jan with alternatives. However, if no alternatives are found after 10 days, automatic approval is given for the staging. So then they can, after 10 days, if there's no alternatives given, they can automatically start staging on that location. That way, they at least know a timeline to help. So that's just my idea. I mean, what do you think? Is there?
I'm good with that. My only concern is after they do, let's say they do get automatic approval for that location, as long as they're going to be responsible for any damages done
There you
to
go.
that staging location, and they're going to repair it. Because it's a brand new paved parking lot, and if it gets damaged, I don't want us to be responsible for it.
I like that. Yes. Okay. So I
Other
will.
than that sounds great.
I like that. I will make a motion to approve the staging for Steinberger Construction at Iron Horse Park for the farmers market Approval contingent on appraisal from Aaron and Shaver with or approval from Aaron and Jan with alternatives. If no alternatives found after 10 days, automatic approval is given for the staging of construction for the farmer's market to Steinberger, and they will be responsible for any damages occurred during the staging.
Is that 10 days starting today or 10 days from today?
Yeah, today. So 10 days from today. So 10 days from the 11th of June. So what would that be? Let me see. And I don't think we need to do business days necessarily.
Yeah, maybe Friday after the Monday or something. A week from this Friday.
So yeah, the 21st of June. So they have, Jan and Aaron have until the 20th of June.
And they can start on Monday after that.
Exactly. Okay.
I mean, that's a week and 2 days, I think that's plenty of time to get your cover.
Exactly, absolutely. All right. Any further discussion on that? All right. I motion.
I'll second.
Call for question.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
Chris Martin.
Yes. Got that out of the way. Good deal. All right. New business contracts and agreements. Aiden Snowberger, executive intern services. We got Finley, who is going to be teamed up with the deputy mayor this summer. And then Aiden is teamed up with myself this summer. So I'll make a motion to approve the Aiden Snowberger executive intern services agreement.
I'll second.
Call for question.
Chris Martin.
Yes.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
All right. Next is Michael and Stevenson LLC deed preparation. Erin was unable to be here, but she did give me the information on this. This contract is just to do the deeds at Eastgate. This is to RDC from the city, and she has it on her budget right now. So don't worry. Okay, so I will make a motion to approve the Michael and Stevenson LLC deed preparation.
I'll second.
Call for question.
Chris Martin.
Yes.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
All right. Next up is Jason Miller. Sorry, Chief Miller, Lobo Roofing, roof replacement.
Yeah. So this is the contract with Lobo for the replacement of the roof at Station 4. I have it, it's in the budget for capital improvement for this year, so.
How is Station 4 operating right now as far as electricity and?
It's still operating. I mean, it's definitely not up to code, and it's an old building, so. But it needs a roof, and it needs it ASAP, so.
Okay. I'll make a motion to approve the agreement for Lobo Roofing for roof replacement of Station 4.
I'll second.
Call for question.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
Chris Martin.
Yes. Look at that, convenient. Next up, fire
There you
department.
go. All right, for the month of May, we had 149 alarms, 7 false alarms, 1 vehicle fire, 10 vegetation, 101 first responder calls. We did 1 extrication. We did 1 other rescue, 1 hazmat and oil dry call, 10 service calls, 5 incidents with power lines, 3 smoke or odor calls, and 9 motor vehicle accidents. Out of those, 97 were residential, 25 businesses, 3 factories, 7 on government property, 1 school, and 16 were on public streets and highways. We did 1 medical transport, and the inspector did 2 new inspections and 17 re-inspections.
Wow, nice. I'll make a motion to approve the fire department's monthly report.
I'll second.
Call for question.
Chris Martin.
Yes.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
Thanks, Chief. Next up is the community development's monthly report. Rob?
Good afternoon.
Okay. Total deposits for the month of May is $10,375 for a total of 206 permits. We had 33 electrician license, 2 sign permits, 61 building permits, 1 change of occupancy, 40 contractor registrations, and 56 yard sales, 6 electrical permits, and 1 temporary use, and then we had 6 variances.
How's the year looking so far compared to last year?
I looked a couple months ago and we were about the same,
Good.
so.
I'll make a motion to approve community development's monthly report.
I'll second.
Call for question.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
Chris Martin.
Yes. All right. Next up is a noise. Thanks, Rob. Next up is a noise ordinance variation request from the Logan Sport Shrine Club for the Shrine Frolic. Make a motion to approve the noise ordinance variation request.
I'll second.
Call for question.
Chris Martin.
Yes.
Levi Jones.
Yes. All
All right. Next up, street department. Jan?
How noisy is Shrine Parade gonna be this year?
I don't know, right? We'll start with the monthly report for May.
Okay, we had 240 brush loads taken to the compost site, 22 loads taken by contractors. We took 92 loads of yard waste bags, 164 tons of sweepings to the landfill. We brought in 16 loads of mulch to give away to the citizens and 12 loads of compost. Moved Freon from 3 items. We picked up 2 tons of bituminous patch. We used a lot that we had in stock that month instead of going out and getting fresh patch. So that's why that number's low. 101 tons of gravel picked up for alleys. Spent 66 hours filling potholes, 79 hours spent repairing alleys, 135 hours spent painting, 66 hours cleaning catch basins, 20 hours doing cutbacks, 148 hours working at the compost site. We assisted Randy with 1 property cleanup. Only mowed 11 properties. It's going to be a lot larger this month. Miles driven, 10,493. Overtime hours worked, 52 and a half. Those were all call-outs for storm damage. Repaired 10 signs. Streets painted, I'll just kind of run through here. High Street, George Street, Usher, Jefferson, Lafayette Drive, Maplewood Drive, Shadow Lawn Drive, Sunset Drive, 24th Street, Tomlinson Drive, West Market, Lexington. We also got a new traffic box out by D&J Liquor. It's been repaired. One lady drove over in the middle of the night. And we relocated nickel plate signs from 4th to 5th Street. And we put up new ones down on 10th and at the end of Riverside Park for that connector trail. So that's the monthly report.
Nicely done. Yeah, I love the striping. It
Good.
really does make a difference.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, it just, when you're driving through and you just see fresh, you know, yellow and white, it's like,
Yeah.
I love it. So I appreciate that, all
Sure.
the work in doing that. I'll make a motion to approve the monthly report for the street department.
I'll second.
Call for question.
Chris Martin.
Yes.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
Next is a sign request for Catherine Woodruff.
Yes.
Handicap parking sign.
She lives in 106 West Miami. She's, I think, in her 80s. She has COPD. She's on oxygen. She's petite. And I went over there, and she doesn't have a garage, and there's not enough room to park in the alley. So parking in front is her only option for parking, really. So I signed off on it. The police chief signed off on it.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like a problem to me at all. I'll make a motion to approve the sign request, handicap parking sign at 106 West Miami.
I'll second.
Call for question.
Chris Martin.
Yes.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
Next is the city street closure request. We'll start with ARS Rescue Router.
Yes, they're replacing a sewer line on 13th Street. Tyra will be familiar with it. The date of the event would be changed a little for the street closure. They're going to close it today, overnight, and tomorrow. It should be filled with gravel by the end of the day tomorrow.
So you need the street closure request for today
Yes, today and tomorrow.
through the 12th.
Yeah, they're only closing about 50 feet of the alley. The street will be wide open.
Oh, good.
And all the people that live there can still getting in and out to their property.
Good, okay, yeah, good. So Tyler, you'll be at work, that's good. All right, I will make a motion to approve the city street closure request for ARS Rescue Router for today through tomorrow.
I'll second.
Call for question?
Chris Martin.
Yes.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
All right, next is city street closure request for the Shrine Frolic Parade.
Yes, it would be Saturday, August 16th, It would just be from 12 to 12:45. They want to close Broadway from 11th to 4th, and then 4th Street closed from Broadway to High Street.
Now, will they have to get a request from NDOT in order to go across 6th Street? Because they're crossing a state highway? I didn't think about that. I just thought about that.
I think, did Mindy look into that form, or
Shoot, I know.
there's so many others?
I know.
Wasn't it 4th from Broadway to,
Oh, there, he's pointing it out. Okay. NDOT's issuance.
Yeah, they've got a permit from
Yeah, there
NDOT.
you go. All right.
I thought it was cleared.
Okay. Yeah, that was just a concern of mine. I just didn't think.
And they will have traffic control of some sort.
They usually do. They do a really good job
Yeah.
on doing it. So I'll make a motion to approve the City Street closure request of the Shrine Frolic Parade on August 16th.
I'll second.
Call for question.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
Chris Martin.
Yes. Next up is applications for curb street cut. We've got Case Construction, 3211 Crescent Avenue.
Yes, Case Construction, they do repairs for NIPSCO cuts. And this will be a sidewalk repair, so,
Oh, new sidewalk, right?
for a very short section.
I'll make a motion to approve the application for curb street cut for 3211 Crescent Avenue.
I'll second.
Call for question.
Chris Martin.
Yes.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
Next is 719 22nd Street.
Yeah, once again, it's Case Construction filling a NIPSCO cut. They're repairing, it's in an alley, a paved alley, partly into the street. They'll be putting hot mix in it.
Awesome. I'll make a motion to approve the application for curb street cut for 719 22nd Street.
I'll second.
Call for question.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
Chris Martin.
Yes. Next is a application for curb street cut for Prime Contracting at 76 Eel River Avenue.
Yes, they need to replace the sewer line. And it says on here, start date 6/4/65, but I was down there yesterday, they hadn't started work yet, so
Good.
I'm
I'll
sure
make
they
a-
will eventually.
Oh, yeah. I'll make a motion to approve the Prime Contracting at 76 Eel River Avenue for curb street cut.
I'll second.
Call for question.
Chris Martin.
Yes.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Next, next is application for curb street cut for ARS Rescue Router, alleyway between East Broadway and North Street.
Yeah, this is the same we were talking about earlier, where they're gonna close off that section of alley to replace the sewer line.
Gotcha.
It's just,
I'll make a motion to approve the contract or application for curb street cut for ARS Rescue Router.
I'll second.
Call for question.
Chris Martin.
Yes.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
Thanks, Chad.
all right, you're welcome.
Let the guys know we appreciate them. Sure. Code enforcement, Randy, weekly report.
Good afternoon, Randy.
Afternoon. All right, last week we sent out 27 new trash notices. We got 60 properties that we got cleared from the weeks before. We still have 49 that are in pending. We did no citations last week, so we had no notices to appear. We had 4 properties brought in, 2 cleanups were ordered. We tagged 16 cars last week. We have 29 that are extended right now. Sent out 4 new grass letters for first mowings. We had 30 that were cleared from the week before. We had 13 that we had to send over for the street department. We had 3 second notices that had to get sent and 2 that were sent to the street.
Make a motion to approve the code enforcement weekly report.
I'll second.
Call for question.
Chris Martin.
Yes.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
All right, request for property cleanup or multiple violation properties. Is there anyone here to represent 1918 George Street? You can come to the mic for us, state your name.
My name is Rosa Almaguer, Nori Almaguer.
Okay. Go ahead, Randy.
This one, for this particular fine here, was started on May 5th. This was actually like the 3rd or 4th time that we've had to be to this property in a year's time. We had a $1,000 fine that was placed on the property with a chance to appeal. We've had no contact from her with any of the other violations or nothing. It wasn't until I got hold of the contract owner, Matt Getz, that we finally got a response. And this was right before we sent the appeal, the billing letter out, so.
Would you like to comment?
I'm a single mom. I have 3 kids. I have to work mostly all day. And my baby's daddy comes, he lives in Illinois, he comes and helps me clean up when he can. And that's rare. And so I don't sometimes have time, and when I do it, and then I get in trouble. So I don't know what, I mean, I'm trying on my best, but
I guess my biggest issue is the fact there's been no communication with our office. We have a phone number on there, get voicemails, we've got an email there. We have multiple ways to respond even later in the day. So we would just have some contact from the property that's having issues so we could figure out a way to work with them and help them out. But when we don't have any contact, this is the result that we get to.
Is that something you can improve on?
like right now, I just asked for 2 hours to be able to come, represent myself. I have to work. I don't ask government help. I don't get income, I know taxes, because I'm paying taxes. I just, I moved here 6 years ago, so it's hard for me to.
I just look at it this way, I know you're working a lot, like you're saying, but if the mess can be made in the time that you're working, the mess can get cleaned up as well.
Like on
That's
the-
where I'm at.
Like on this mattress, I put them in the side, the trash can didn't take them, and I put them to the side so they wouldn't be in the alley. They weren't in the alley, they were moved in the side of my property, so I would be able to have, because I had got the, I think there was a $100 fine, I haven't paid for it. I moved it to the side, so I'm trying, I know I could clean it, but I have 24 hours, 7 days a week with my kids. They're not old enough, they're toddlers, so it's hard for me.
I understand that, but the the violation before this was mattresses as well, and Brian and I picked them up ourselves and took care of it for you after the Board of Works ordered the fine. So, I mean, this is the second time we've had mattresses and issues, and we've sent the information of getting them wrapped, when to put them out, all that stuff.
I got that form the month ago. I didn't know what days, because there was this time that because I talked to the one that picks up the trash can, and I told him, well, what days, and he goes, is we're having trouble because of employees or something like that. And I'm gonna go, I need to know the date so I'll be able to get it out for. So I try to do it, I know I don't supposed to do it a week before, but if I work all week, sometimes Saturday, when can I do it? Not on the week. Like right now, I gotta go pick up my kids, I go to buy groceries, I don't usually have time. And I know.
My thing is, when this was taken, these pictures were taken was on a Monday. Trash gets picked up on a Friday, so it's already set out 4 days.
They didn't take it, so I had to put it on the
But
side.
it wasn't on the week
And I
side.
moved it on the side, because I did move it on the side, because I didn't want to get in trouble. I moved it to the side. And I thought of putting it in the side, it wouldn't affect anybody, because it wasn't in the alley, it wasn't in the trash can. It was on the side, so a week later, I got the penalty.
I have to disagree with what you're saying. Just because you set it off to the side doesn't fix the problem.
Yeah, I know.
The problem's still there, it's still
Yeah.
existing.
I know it does.
There's other issues on the property itself where things need to get cleaned up, and we need to focus on that. But the reason why she came in was to appeal this $1,000 fine.
I mean, I'll pay it, but I'm not gonna be able to pay it. Like I said, I don't ask government, not even Medicaid or food stamps. I gotta buy groceries. I'll pay it, but not like,
I'm back again to the whole
So I guess-
communication.
It's communication, and then also, this is the third time?
This would be the 4th time since March of last year. I think it's on a paper I gave you since, the first one was in March of '24 is when we had that. So this actually, within our time frame, this is the 3rd time this year in the 12-month period.
So typically, I need to get you a copy of this, by the way. These are the Border Works fines, and they're broke down into tiers. Okay.
What's the cost for cleaning it up if we have our guys go clean it?
To run if they went over and just got the mattresses alone and just picked it up, it would be about $325 to $400. Now, if they have to get a truck, take it to the dump, all that others, I'm talking it's even more. On this particular case, not this one, but the time before, we just went and got the mattresses and got it done after the $100 fine was placed.
Yeah, so I mean, if you went over and cleaned everything up because she doesn't have time to get it cleaned up, she's still gonna be paying less than she would be $1,000 fine.
Yep.
So this actually qualifies under multiple tiers, tier 3, tier 4, and tier 5. So it ranges from $1,000 all the way up to $5,000. So I just wanted to, I'm not going to ask for that, but I just wanted to point out that regardless of what it may be, this is what we do, right? So we have an obligation as Board of Works and as code enforcement to make sure that properties are cleaned up, not just for you, but also for the neighbors in that area. George Street is a very popular street, you know, and so a lot of people are passing by, they're seeing this. And so, you know, typically, if you wouldn't have shown up today, I probably would have placed a $5,000 fine on the property. But because you showed up, that's a huge deal. So I would say that as long as you're communicating with him, I think that's the biggest part, is just communication.
Like I said, I moved from Texas. I've never lived here.
Sure. It's okay. Yeah, no, I get it. And we have, this administration's taken a very, very hard, aggressive stance on this, you know, and so it is different for a lot of people that have lived here in the past. So I get it. It is hard, you know. I will make a motion. Now, do you still need the property cleaned
No,
up?
this was just for her to appeal a $1,000 fine that
Okay.
we'd already placed.
Okay.
So,
So I will say, and you can comment as well. Let's go ahead and have you. What do you think? What is your idea?
I mean, she did come in, she did explain herself and everything. I'd be willing to waive the fine, however, if it does happen again within the 12 months, I would place that fine and the next tier onto it.
Yep. Is that good? Fair?
I mean, if she wouldn't have came in today,
Yeah, that would have been a different story.
all day, slap the fine down and be done with it. But
Absolutely.
because you're willing to communicate going forward, and just please make sure you communicate with Randy,
Yeah,
police department,
I'm in
because
the
they're
truck.
willing to help. If you can't, if you need a dumpster, if you need anything, they have all the contacts that can get you and help you out with this stuff. They can let
Absolutely.
you know what days that type of things are picked up and everything.
All right. I'll make a motion to waive the $1,000 fine at 1918 George Street, given no more violations within a 12-month period.
And if there are, we will place.
And if there are, then,
$1,000
yeah.
And
The $1,000 fine returns and more. Okay.
I'll second it.
All right. Call for question.
Chris Martin,
Yes.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
having me.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Randy. All right. Next is electrical licenses.
Hey, Randy? See you before you go.
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay.
Electrical licenses, everyone has submitted their information. Building commissioner's good with it. I'll make a motion to approve the electrical licenses for Robert Quillen, Daniel Gingrich, doing business as Gingrich Service, Justin Brand, doing business as Brand Electric Incorporated, Jordan Devon, doing business as Rockcom Electric Incorporated, Joseph Scheidler, doing business as Scheidler Electric Heating and Cooling, Ron Keys, doing business as Shamball & Son LP, Brian Kaufman, doing business as H&G Services, Brandon Parrott, doing business as PMB Electrical Services, and Galen Miller, doing business as Miller Electric and Plumbing.
I'll second.
Call for question?
Chris Martin,
Yes.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
We gotta sign all those.
It's gonna be a good time.
It is. All right, comments, anything?
No, it's finally warming up outside, a little warmer than we want right now, but it's beginning to be summer.
Absolutely. I love it. Yeah, again, street department, thank you for the striping. I love it. I love it. Randy, thank you for your hard work as well. It's amazing how great of a team we have, you know, that really puts a city together. So I appreciate it. I just want you to know that. Miscellaneous business and any matters not already considered, including ADA Section 504 compliance or concerns.
Go Pacers.
There you go. Go Pacers. That's right. All right. I will make a motion to adjourn at 3:27.
I'll second.
Call for question.
Levi Jones,
Yes.
Chris Martin.
Yes, we are adjourned. Have a great day.